Hi, Michael Thibault here with this week's edition of Mike's Marketing Minutes, done for you marketing systems. Thanks so much for stopping by. And I want to tell you a little story this week. So this past week I was out at a local restaurant. I know the restaurant owner, so he came by and he was talking to me at the table. And I asked him, hey, how's it going? Right? Because things are obviously a little, if not a lot challenging, especially for restaurant owners right now in the middle of the pandemic. So I asked him how things were going and he goes, yeah, okay. Right? Kind of like that Geico commercial. That's okay. Obviously, it could be better. So I asked him, well, what's the situation? What are you doing to get more business? Because there are restaurants that are closing around him right now. So what are you doing, to bring in more business to your restaurant? He's like, well, I'm not really doing anything right now. And I'm like, isn't that the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing, expecting a different result. And I get that things are tough right now, but I don't want to see any more of this. I don't want to see any businesses close because of COVID. There's things that you can do that will help you stay open and get more business, okay? Things that don't cost a heck of a lot of money, and that's what I'm talking about. Because if you're waiting around for a bailout from your local county or from your government, that's not really a plan. You need to have a plan in place, right? To make it through till we get on the other side of this thing. So I just don't want to see anybody just waiting around for a government bailout for their business, okay? So the things that you can do. Obviously, cutting costs are important, especially right now, and all businesses are cutting costs to try and save money. But there's two things that you have to remember when you're cutting costs. And I'm not against cutting costs. I mean, cutting costs are great if you can run a leaner operation and add more to your bottom line. But you definitely don't want to do two things. Number one is you don't want to cut costs that is going to affect negatively your customer experience, right? Because if you start cutting costs and your customers don't have the same experience with your business, you're going to lose customers. Okay, so that's counterproductive. So you don't want to cut costs where that is going to affect the relationship you have with your customers. The second thing is you don't want to cut off your marketing. Okay, you might just have to market smarter, but you don't want to cut off your marketing. It makes no sense to me when a business is in trouble with their sales or needs to generate more sales, and you know that ahead of time and you have no plan for it. It drives me nuts when I ask business owners, how's business? Well, it's a little slow. Great. What do you have in the works to counteract that? What do you have to bring in more business, more new customers, get your existing customers to come back and spend more money with you over the next 3 months? Well, I don't. We're cutting costs and, I completely cut out our marketing budget. That's just insane. Why would you cut off the thing that is bringing you in the business that you need to survive, especially through this pandemic? So like I said, you might have to get a little smarter with your marketing. You might have to try a bunch of different things, which a lot of our clients are, and it's fantastic to see. A lot of them get involved in Facebook Live. A lot of them are sending weekly emails now. Those type of things help, okay? And they keep your business top of mind. The way I was taught, the way I look at marketing is every day you have to be sending out a ship. And a ship is your marketing for your business. So I want you to ask yourself at the end of the day, how many ships have I sent out today to increase my business, to get new customers and to get my existing customers to come back more often? You know what the great thing is? Nothing bad has ever happened to me when I've marketed my business. Nothing bad happens. Okay, only good things happen, and you might be surprised. So try it, and feel free to pin that at your desk. So when you leave at the end of the day, you leave your office, your business, think about what did I do today to help increase my sales over the next 3 months. So I wanted to let you know also. Speaking of marketing and inexpensive ways to increase your business, I'm doing a virtual web class this Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the topic of the class is how to leverage the holidays, because we're coming up on the holidays really quick, right? And turn January into the busiest month of the year for your business. It's going to be great. I've done a bunch of these webinars so far. This one is just for people that are in my tribe, on my list. So this is special. I'm going to have a bunch of free information and a bunch of bonuses and specials. So you're going to make sure you're not going to want to miss this. And this is very cool. I'm going to be going over how one of our restaurant owners in our group increased their sales $110,128 in his slowest month of the year using this exact promotion. It's all about leverage, how to leverage the holidays to increase sales in January for your business. Make sure you don't miss it. Again, it's a free virtual web class. To register, all you need to do is click the button below and it'll whisk you off, and it's free just because you're on your list, our list. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I hope to see you on Tuesday.